Alex, my trusty computer, what is the date we are dropping this podcast?
That would be January 16, 2023.
And as we all know, the third Monday of January is very important. It means it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah, and you can revisit episode 28 from season 2 to hear our special tribute. But today, we need to acknowledge another important holiday and take a trip back in time.
That's right, and play some music.
Oh, and welcome your favorite guest.
All that and more on Istvan's Imaginary Podcast, starting in
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's a podcast. Another podcast, Istvan's Imaginary Podcast, Istvan's Imaginary Podcast, Istvan's Imaginary Podcast.
Woo!
Hi, guys. And welcome to the second show of Season 3. My name is Istvan, and to my right is, of course, Toby.
Hello, I am Toby, with a capital T, and that rhymes with C, and that stands for co-host. And I am so ready for today's podcast.
Oh, yeah, why?
Oh, because the holidays are over, and I'm back in school, and that stinks with a capital S, and that rhymes with mess, which is what my room is, because on the bright side, I got a lot of gifts, and I have been playing with them non-stop, but as a result, I didn't have time to tidy up. And my mom has been yelling at me to clean up that pigsty, as she calls it. And then I told her I had to come over here and record, and she really couldn't argue with that. So, who has 2 thumbs up, a messy room, and is raring to record? This guy.
Istvan. I too am eager to record, and I have scheduled a visit from your daughter like you requested.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Evie is my favorite person in the whole world, and I welcome any excuse to get her to be part of the podcast and lure her away from her no longer messy room.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
That's right. Our challenge to her was to clean her room over the winter break, and she did. So the pressure is on, Toby the Grouch.
Hey, there is no need for insults. I will do it. Now I am inspired. Sometimes it takes some healthy competition to get motivated. All right, well then, I can do my segment first, and then we can have Evie come in.
Yes, that's a great idea. Okay, Alex, music please.
If you are listening on its day of release, then it is January 16th, and that means that it is Elementary School Teacher Day. Elementary School Teacher Day is celebrated on the third Monday in January to appreciate the people who work with children in their formative years. Elementary schools are part of early education for students around the ages of 4 to 11, pre-K to 5th. Oh, that's my grade. Elementary teachers are often the first educators in our lives, and they help us with socialization and academic skills that will help us throughout our lives. So, observe Elementary School Teacher Day by
1.
Thanking your teachers. If you are still in touch, reach out to them with a message of gratitude. Maybe even take an extra step and visit them in their classrooms. Oh, that'd be nice.
2.
Celebrate with your kids. If you have children in elementary school, or like me are still in elementary school, make sure you guys do something nice to let your favorite teachers know you think they are doing a good job. And
3.
go down memory lane. Go through old notebooks or class photographs. You will be surprised and impressed to see how far you or your child has come, and how much of what you know today started back in elementary school. Back to you guys.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, Toby, because your third suggestion in particular is exactly what I'd like to do and why I was hoping Evie would be part of today's show.
I've got Evie waiting in the green room now.
Oh, you mean the laundry area?
Don't be a wise guy. But yes, she's in the laundry area. Shall I bring her in?
Wow, you sounded like country there.
You're like a cowboy. Say it again.
Shall I bring her in?
Yeah, Tex. Sounds great.
Yeah, please. Welcome my daughter and former elementary school student herself, Evie Tunder. Hey, kid.
Hi.
Hi. I'm glad that you're here always. Now, the thing I wanted to ask, today is Elementary School Teachers Day. Do you remember being in elementary school?
Quite vividly, yes.
And do you have any teachers that like really stand out?
Yes, I do. I have Miss Bednar, who was my kindergarten teacher, Miss Kowalski,
Oh, yeah.
who was my 3rd grade teacher,
Yes.
and Miss T, who was my 4th grade teacher.
Yes. All of those. I remember them all, too, because I used to come in all the time. Evie School used to have a program called Watchdogs, and Watchdogs was awesome. I don't know if it still exists or if you guys have that, if anybody out there is familiar with it, but it was a program that was encouraging dads to come in for like the whole day or part of the day to play a role in the school day and just to see what happened in their children's day-to-day at school. And I used to go in every single day, right, Evie?
Yep.
And then your teachers like Miss Kowalski, Miss T. Stevens, they were so nice that I would always ask, you think I could come in extra days? And they always welcomed me into their class. And I loved those times. Now, do you have any memories of that?
I have one that really sticks out now that you're bringing it up. Of when I remember you making a clear promise to me that you would come and sit with me during lunch. And then you didn't.
Wait, so you're outing me and telling everyone that I broke a promise to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That's very true. There were times that I did go to lunch, though, and I disliked it so much that I did, and all the kids knew that I was lying, and they're like, you're not coming to lunch, and like, no, I swear I'm coming to lunch. And I didn't, because your lunch was overstimulating and it was insane. And I apologize. I'm so sorry that I didn't go to lunch. I needed to take a little bit of a break, but I was there all the other time. And what were some of the fun things that would happen? You would always make me come in on what day?
Any day that we would have gym, because I loved the activities that we used to do in gym during elementary school.
Hey, shout out to who?
Mr. Deppa. Yes, Mr. Deppa.
Mr.
My favorite.
Yeah.
He
was a great gym teacher.
Yeah, and we had really fun games like Zombie Tag.
Yes.
And I remember you playing the game Oscar the Grouch, which is where we had like gymnastic mats up and 2 people would be in the middle.
It was awesome.
So you and me were in the middle while everybody was throwing dodgeballs at us.
And we had to throw them back
out.
Oh, it's the best. Like Mr. Deppa was a great teacher because he really would get the kids to exercise and challenge them in the super, super fun ways. He was a great teacher. You've had tons of great teachers, really. And I always loved coming in. Also, I would play music sometimes, not all the time. And when I was working on my song Possum, I spoke to the class and I was asking who knew what a possum was, if you had ever seen one. And then I asked all of the kids to draw me pictures based on the lyrics of the song, and they did. So I want to play my song Possum, and I'm going to share the video that we made of all of the kids' artwork that turned out awesome. So, hey, would you do me a favor?
Yes.
Would you say, like announce the song? This is
Possum from my dad's record Playtime.
When you're an opossum, people think that you are very mean. But they should remember sometimes things aren't always what they seem. When you're an opossum, they call boys a Jack and girls a Jill. You live in a den, but not for long, because you don't sit still. You sleep in the daytime, you're nocturnal. You go out at night. You keep to yourself, you don't want trouble, you don't wanna fight. When somebody picks on you, you play dead, and that's amazing. When you're an opossum, you are black and white and sometimes brown. Your tail is prehensile, you can use it to hang upside down. And you're the only marsupial in North America, and to no end, it blows my mind. Opossum, you're my friend. The possum is 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 my friend.
Okay, thank you, Evie, for introing the song, for spending time with us and giving some of your recollections and an homage to your favorite teachers from elementary school. And like I was saying, you guys, that song Possum, not only are we going to share the video on Instagram, but you can find that on TikTok. And if you do like a search of Istvan and his imaginary band, you get some options.
Yeah, after that, press sounds, and it will show you different songs that are being used as like the soundtrack for the videos. Possum has like over 200.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like just click that if you can find it and then just scroll away.
There are tons of like really cute videos of possums, obviously. And there's also ones for Pajama Party. That's like the next one. And maybe some for Little Spider even.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I hope more catch on, but for now there's tons to watch. So go check it out if you're on TikTok.
Yeah, well, I can't do that right this moment because, like I said, I promised my mom that I was going to clean my room, so I got to go. Evie has inspired me.
Okay, yeah, you gotta go. Okay, thanks, Toby. And thanks to all you guys, as always, for being with us today. All right, so what are our tasks? Go to Instagram, watch the video that should be posted right now. Search TikTok for My Music, My Sounds after you type in Istvan and his imaginary band. Look for Possum, look for Little Spider, look for Pajama Party. Say thank you to your elementary school teachers if your children are in currently, if you are still in contact with them. And make sure you are here for the next show. Till then, I am Istvan. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi guys, it's Istvan,
And Toby.
and we want to thank everyone for listening to the show.
Yeah, and we also want to remind everyone to help us keep the show commercial-free by going to Istvan's Venmo virtual tip jar at Istvan Songs.
Yeah, that's ISTVANSONGS, and leave a much appreciated tip, big or small, to keep the podcast going into the new year.
Yeah, because we love making this show, and every little bit helps.
Again, that's at Istvan Songs via Venmo. Thanks, you guys, from all of us at Istvan's Imaginary Podcast.
Bye, you guys.